Welcome back, Football Manager fanatics, to another episode of Testing Your Tactics, and it is my own 4-2-4 overlap on the right tactic. It's absolutely fantastic. Is it a plug in and play? I think it very well could be, at least for the top tier teams. This will be a short episode, but there'll be 4 or 5 episodes to do testing out this tactic with different teams. Let's get into it. And as always with these tactic tests, we don't do any transfers, we don't have any badges or past experiences as well. Now, if you do like this video, let me know down below, hit the like button and subscribe, and let's get into the episode. And in today's episode, we're going to go through our Manchester City test, where we did win the Premier Division. A lot of goals were scored by Haaland as well. Let's get into today's episode. Now, as you can see, we did win the Premier Division, 27 wins, 7 draws, 4 losses, a goal difference of plus 69, with 88 points on the board as well. And it doesn't just end there. We scored so many goals, and I'm trying to find the right screen. I should get this in straight away, but we scored absolute bucket loads of goals in the Premier Division. 104 goals scored. That is 20 more than Liverpool in second place. Only 6 coming from corners as well. Now we had the second most shots for with this one. The third fewest shots against. Obviously, as we've seen with previous episodes with Brighton and with Chelsea, we have a better division, better defence I should say here. So the third fewest shots against coming here. Pass completion not involved, but we are there. 56% for the possession. Most tackles won, not there. Top for dribbles made. We have got the better quality players with this test. Joint 4th for most clean sheets with 14, and we conceded the second fewest with 35 across the season. In other competitions, we were knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Champions League to Paris Saint-Germain. We were in the final against Real Madrid as well. In the FA Cup, we were knocked out in the 5th round to Manchester United, who went on to win the competition. The quarterfinal of the Carabao Cup, we lost to Arsenal, who went on to win the competition. But we did win the Community Shield supported by McDonald's, which is all anyone ever wants to win in Football Manager. Now, any big wins this season? I mean, we started off with a 1-0 loss to Manchester United. Not great, but then we beat Chelsea 4-0, Newcastle 5-2, a 3-0 against West Ham and Leicester and Brighton, 3 in a row there, a 3-0 against Forest, beat Arsenal 3-2, we drew with Liverpool, but then we got our revenge on Manchester United, we beat them 4-0. A 3-0 against Tottenham Hotspur, a lot of goals were scored in this, 5-1 against Brentford, 5-2 against Villa, and what an end to the season, 5-0 against Leicester, 4-0 against Brighton, and an 8-0 against Ipswich. And we beat Liverpool 3-1 on the last day of the season, which ensured that we actually did win the Premier Division as well. So absolutely fantastic. And then looking at how the squad did perform, Haaland scored 51 goals this season, 5 assists. De Bruyne, 26 goals and 13 assists. Bernardo Silva, 12 and 12, with Grealish getting 11 and 9. Now our right wing back, I'm not sure who he was in this, but we have got Kyle Walker with 12 assists. Gundogan wouldn't have been in there, but yeah, so a lot of assists coming from the right back position. Even Matthias Nunes got 10 assists as well. It is a 4-2-4 right overlap, and I've called this because it's an overlap on the right hand side. Now, a lot of the base tactics that I've been using, if you haven't already, go back and watch my Leicester, Southampton and my Ipswich videos as well. A lot of the same tactics are being used on moving players around and trying different in possession instructions as well to find the best tactic that I can. But a sweeper keeper on support with tackle harder, complete wing back on right. This is actually a preset that I've done. I've saved it. I've used it for a lot of my kind of instructions as well. Yeah, not showing it on there, but complete wing back on the right hand side, cross more often, cross aim centre, dribble more, run wide with the ball, shoot less often, and to tackle harder as well. A ball playing defender on right hand side with dribble more, stay wider, close down less, and to tackle harder. Again, the stay wider is to move across when the complete wing back is bombing up the left hand side. Ball playing defender with dribble more, close less down, and to tackle harder, with the fullback on support with sit narrower, tackle harder, and to shoot less often as well. So when we have the ball, the fullback comes in and they all move over just a little bit to allow the attacking right hand side. So 2 defensive midfielders here, a defensive midfielder on support, no instructions, he can do whatever he wants. and an anchor on defend with shoot less often, dribble less, take fewer risks and to hold position. Standard instructions for an anchor. Inverted winger on attack on the left hand side with shoot more often, stay wider and to tackle harder. An inverted forward or an inside forward on attack on the right hand side with 2 advanced forwards on attack. On the left hand side is to move into the channels, and that's because the inverted winger is going to be coming inside. And then on the right hand side, dribble more, shoot more often and to tackle harder. Move into the channels as well because we have got the inside forward coming in. It is a positive mentality and team fluidity is structured in possession. Now it is an overlap on the right, purely because it is an overlap on the right. We're going to play through the middle because that's where our main players are with our anchor and our defensive midfielder. Overlap on the right with the complete wing back on attack and play out the defence with our ball playing defenders. Wide attacking width, work the ball into the box with low crosses, shorter passing directness and a higher tempo, play for set pieces, run at the defence and to be more expressive. In transition, counter press and counter, distribute quickly, distribute to centre back and to roll it out. As explained, we have our ball playing defenders, and then it's a standard defensive line here with a high line press engagement, get stuck in, prevent short goalkeeper distribution and to trigger press much more often. Now if you have found this video useful and you do give the tactic a go, please let me know down below, hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on